Welcome back, Subscriber Dynasty. It's a conference championship week. We obviously did make it to the conference championship game. That's between Louisiana Tech and Marshall. That's Brian Gators and Dr. Duncanstein. I'm not going to show you the results of that here. You have to watch Chef's video to see what happened there. What we are going to do is we're going to look at the bowl projections on theoretically who we might be playing. We're going to go look at some of the recruits and talk about some of the guys that we're going to see next year. And that's going to be it for this video. But first things first, let's go down here to the bowl projections. Where's it at? There it is, bowl projections. They got us in the Hawaii Bowl versus Boise State. I was kind of hoping for a user game, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. I think first-year head coach taking over Western Kentucky, going 10-2 in conference, or 10-2 overall, 8-0 in conference. Or I guess that's our division. Yeah, in our division, because we did, well, I don't know. Either way, that's pretty good. We took over. We ended up, or we're sitting 22 in the country and top 25 in the nation. So that's pretty good. We'll take it. Let's go take a peek at some of the recruits. I don't want to listen to nothing and say, "Oh, Italian, those recruits are a bunch of garbage." You know, for the most part, I would agree with you. They are not very good. And we're going to look at some of the stuff, the people up top. I'm probably not even going to cut it out because it just is what it is. We're going to scroll this down. We're just going to kind of start at the bottom here. I did recruit lots of linebackers, defensive ends, outside linebackers. I basically took anybody who wanted to come to the school. I went out looking for lots of secondary people. The secondary, even though they played pretty good, they're pretty bad. If that makes any sense. This guy here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy. That man coverage sucks, but the speed's good. I may see what he looks like as a wide receiver. Maybe an outside linebacker, something to that effect. His tackling's not all that good, but you know what? Our outside linebackers don't play all that much. So we'll maybe try to slip him in there. Halfback, I mean, we need one because I think Bowling Ball's a senior, so we need to get some backs in here. And I've been known to move these guys to wide receiver. Got a defensive end, not too bad, nothing great. I don't know what we'll do with him, but I'll put him somewhere. Another running back, decent speed. Jordan Lucas, outside linebacker. But some of this stuff too, I might. Power move, 70. Finesse move, block shredding's a 69. I don't know. I was going to say it could be a defensive end, but I don't know. But like I said, I just took a lot. Whoever wanted to come to the school, I took them. It's always tough for me the first year taking over a school. The first recruiting class is always kind of shitty. But we did get this guy here. I don't know why I even got him. I think I took all the points off him, even though he was a bust. And I think he's still willing to come to the school. This guy here is a great pickup. Now you say, oh, his man coverage is only 78. Yeah, 78 is the best that we have right now at man coverage. And then it just really goes to shit from there. So anybody else, but his speed though, 90, or a 90, and then acceleration's 90, is jumping's 80. Jumping doesn't matter all that much to me. I don't care about too much about that. But then this guy here, man coverage 82, this man gonna be starting next year. And while I'm thinking about it, some of these players, I'm gonna change their names to some of the subscribers. So if you guys I know the few people that have been commenting on some of the videos and stuff, I'm gonna change some of their names. Athlete, the reason I picked him up, he's some sort of that rare athlete that's not a corner or a wide receiver or a running back. He's some sort of linebacker or maybe a defensive end. Maybe this guy, defensive end or defensive tackle. He's got great tackling, decent hit power. Play recognition's all right. Well, it's not all right. It's subpar. But the strength is up there and the speed's pretty good. So this guy's not, if I was to guess right now, I would say maybe a defensive end. Maybe not. That block shredding's a fucking 39. I just not seen that. Okay, so he's an offensive lineman, I guess. He's an offensive lineman that knows how to tackle somebody. Like this hodgepodge of shit just doesn't make any fucking sense. That's one thing. I wish there was if I had a wish list, I mean, of stuff for the next game, I wish there was more coding in there that did this a little less randomly. And I don't know what there is in there, but if you look at this guy here, you think, okay, well, he doesn't have good speed, 78. Maybe that's like an outside linebacker, maybe defensive end with the strength and the tackling. But then you look at his block shredding of 39. Well, shit, that's block shredding. That's the same as like a corner or a safety. And he's damn sure not a running back. He's not a quarterback. He's not a running back. He can't cover anybody. What the fuck is this guy? And you look at this, okay, well, he's got good strength. He's the offensive lineman that's really good at tackling people. Like, what the fuck, man? Come on, game. This doesn't make any sense. Like, I figured he'd be I must have seen tackling of 81 and go, oh, okay, I can move him to, like, maybe a defensive end or something like that. But that fucking block shredding of 39? What is going up here to the defensive end? Strength, tackling, hit, power, pursuit. Nathan Kelly. We got another corner. Man coverage of 75. But like I said, it's not the best recruiting class. It's just I tried to go not waste my points and get the people that were, that I had a pretty good chance of getting to the school. I mean, I could have went after the guys that were 78s and 75s and 80s and stuff like that, but there were few and far between of people that I had a chance to get. And for the most part, I'm looking at a bonus of 85 points versus teams that have like plus 300 or plus 250. The way I recruit, I'm not going to waste my points on that because then I wouldn't have gotten some of these other guys. And even though they look shitty, we can go to the depth chart and some of these guys are probably as good or not a little bit better maybe than some of the guys that are there. We'll go look at the top classes, see where we end up. Probably 100 and something. Well, or 76. Let's take a peek and see who else is around here. Fresno State, 62. Central Michigan, 49. He got three four-star players. Marshall got 4. Ball State got 3. UCF, UL Lafayette. Man. Not us. How many? I don't think we got any 4-star players. I didn't feel like scrolling all the way back down. Yeah, none. 10 3-star players. It is what it is. Some 1-star guys. I don't even think I put any points on some of those, but they wanted to come to the school regardless. Some of them might get cut. I think I've rambled on enough. I don't know what else to show. Those are some of the guys that we got coming next year. We're going to continue building the team. Next year's recruiting class should be a lot better than this. I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you at the next game.